How are you?
Good, how are you? How was your
Good.
shift?
Oh, it was a great shift.
Good.
We have a patient in room 110.
Okay.
She's a female patient, and she's had quite a few complications, and she's had a gunshot wound to the left shoulder.
Ouch. Okay.
Yeah. And from the gunshot, it resulted in a fracture of the bone in her upper arm,
Okay. Which arm?
up in her left
Okay.
upper arm. She does have a history of diabetes, and she's insulin dependent.
Okay.
She's non-compliant with her diet, and her insulin regimen and glucose levels, they're greater than 400 right now.
Wow.
And
Okay.
we've worked on that all shift.
Okay. And no improvement, huh?
No, she was transferred to our MedSurg 4 from ICU.
Okay.
Okay, she has an 18 gauge IV running with
Okay.
normal saline at 150 milliliters per hour.
Okay.
She's receiving her regular insulin IV on a sliding scale
Mm-hmm.
per our protocol. She's also receiving 4 to 8 milligrams of morphine. And her pain scale right now, when I left about 10 minutes ago, was 8 out of 10.
Okay, so I need to look at what we can do with some pain medication.
Okay.
Okay.
She does have a Foley cath still. The Foley cath is draining clear yellow fluid, no odor. She's not been out of bed since the last 48 hours since she was brought in.
Never.
She went from the
up
ER
once.
right into ICU, right to us.
Why did she come down here from the ICU?
Because she is not a candidate for surgery right now because of her insulin.
I see.
But she does have a clamshell brace placed on her fractured arm. So the surgery was discussed. It was ruled out because of that greater than 400. We've not been able to get it down the whole shift. She does have, her husband is here, her 2 daughters are here, she's got a son-in-law, she's got some extensive family here. She does have one daughter who has stepped up and is going to care for her when she leaves the hospital, and she's been very involved with
Okay.
all of the patient care.
Is the whole family in there with her? Or?
Right now, just her daughter's in
Okay.
there. So, but she's great to work with, and she's easy to talk to, and she'll give you any information that you need to know. Her mom is still kind of out of it and loopy from the medication and stuff. Shall we go in and meet her?
Sure, let's go.
Okay.
Hello.
Hi, how you doing?
Good, how are you? My name's Amy. I'm going to be the nurse taking over for this shift. I know you're in some pain right now. I got that. And then I'm going to go look at your chart and see what you had and when, so we can give you something to control that. I did want to give you a heads up. The doctor is writing discharge orders for
What?
your mother since the surgery is not an option. And that she's looking at discharge within the next 30 minutes. I wanted to give you a heads up.
Does she not? Oh,
But
alright.
you should
She's gonna come in and talk to me, right?
yeah, so I'm gonna go get the doctor. And we're
Does
gonna
she
come back
realize
on
how
time.
far we have to travel?
You need to make her aware of your concerns because she's probably not. So let me get the doctor. We'll come back in and we'll visit with you together. Okay?
Alright, I'll be right back. Oh my gosh. We can't go home yet. No, we really can't. You haven't even been out of bed. Your pain's not under control. No. I don't get this.
Hello, we're back.
Hey, good morning.
Hi, I'm Dr. Ashcroft. It looks like we're going to go ahead and get some discharge papers written up. It says here in your chart that you guys decided not to have surgery, so it looks like we're going to go ahead and discharge you. You can follow up in 10 days when the blood sugar levels even out. You can opt to have surgery again. So we're going to go ahead and get that taken care of and get you guys out of here. You can go home.
No, I don't think this is a good idea at all. We have to drive 6 hours home. The IV medications that they're giving to my mom are barely controlling the pain. She's been in bed since we got here. We don't even know if she can get up. You know, that's kind of a big concern. If she can't get up and I have to care for her at home, it's going to take a lot. And if the medicine that I'm giving her, whatever you send us home with, isn't controlling the pain, how am I going to manage that? We live an hour and a half away from the closest hospital, and that's flying. We have an ambulance service where we live, and that's it. They'll take us to the state line.
Well, I don't see it being a problem. We'll get we'll go ahead and get that.
You know, I'm the one who's going to be caring for my mom. when she goes home. She still has a Foley catheter. She has not gotten out of bed. I understand that it's just a fracture in the arm. Maybe that's not a big deal to you. She can't even shift around in bed.
I understand you're frustrated. We have medicine that she can take by mouth that will be able to cover it, and it won't be a problem. We'll
Okay.
take her Foley out, and it should not be a problem for her to be able to be up into the bathroom real soon. She's been laying in bed, sedentary.
You're
You
gonna
know,
do that in
she's-
30 minutes?
Well, it doesn't
In
have to
30
happen in
minutes.
30 minutes.
That's
We'll
what I'm
get-
saying. I really think that we should keep her for another day.
Well, ma'am, I really think that with getting her up and walking in the next couple of hours, she should be ready to go home within the next 3 or 4 hours. She'll be able to ambulate, she'll be able to go to the bathroom, and we'll get her pain medicine under control. And I don't think it's gonna be a problem. I understand you're frustrated, you guys have been here a long time. I'm really
We haven't
concerned that
been here.
she has been on really high doses of morphine and things. And her opioid levels are really high. I think that
Well,
she-
obviously they're high. She has a gunshot wound to her shoulder.
Ma'am, I understand you're frustrated, but I think that we can get this controlled.
We have a
and taken
6-hour
care of.
drive home.
Right.
So if you don't start giving her some medicine by mouth and get it into her system, you're going to yank that IV out and we're going to drive home 6 hours. Do you understand how painful that's going to be?
I do. I know that it's going to be hard. I know that it's going to be tough on you, but you're not a candidate for surgery right now, and this is about what we can do for you. So I'm going to go over and look over your charts and get some things written up, okay?
Did she listen to anything I said? Seriously? Oh.
Hi, doctor. I think we've got some really valid concerns in here, but
I don't know. I think she's just been on too much medicine for too long, and she's been laying in bed and not even trying to do anything. I think that we need to get her out of here. She needs to go home.
That
And
may be, but the family's obviously upset, and she's really concerned how the care is going to be when she gets home. Why don't we just keep her one more day just to make sure we can get that Foley out, make sure she can urinate, make sure that she can ambulate, and then maybe that'll give us more time to find out something other than the IV medication that'll help with the pain. Just one more day.
well, I really don't think that she needs to stay here a day. I think that she's going to be fine. There's nothing we can do for her. I think that they're just worried about nothing. And Guy, to just see her yell at me, that was a little out of control.
Well, she's
But-
just really concerned about her mom, so to make everybody happy, I think maybe we should just keep it one more day.
I guess it can't hurt her to stay one more day, and besides, that's more money in our pocket. So I'll just let her know. I don't want to go back in there. I don't want
If
to
you'll
deal
write
with
up the
that.
orders, I'll go talk to the patient.
Okay, I'll be back tomorrow morning, and we'll see what's going on, and I'm most likely going to discharge her then. She doesn't need to be here anymore longer than that.
Okay, thank you, doctor.
Thank you.
Knock, knock. Hi,
Hey.
I'm back. Okay, so I did speak with the doctor, and she's agreed that, well, let's keep you another day. We're going to, today what we'll work on is getting the Foley out within the next hour or so, and seeing if you can urinate. We'll slowly get you up and ambulate, and use some pain medication at that time, just to make sure you're not in too much pain, but we do need to get you up and moving. And we're gonna slowly taper off and try to find medication that you can take at home, not IV medication.
If we're taking her off the IV, you're going to take her off the IV medication and still give her something else?
Yes, we're
Or
gonna give some oral medications. They take a little longer to work, so like I said, we're gonna taper so that it's not just a slam to your system, you're not just in pain because we've cut everything off. And plus you're gonna be getting up and walking, and that's gonna cause some pain as well. So we wanna control your pain, but we wanna find a way that you can control it at home. That's not with an IV. So we're gonna keep you another day. We'll work on getting all this care started, and I'm gonna go look now at your chart and see what we can give you now for pain at this time.
The pain is the biggest concern for me. I'm really worried about taking care of my mom. But if I can't control her pain, then how am I going to care for her?
That's, and pain slows the healing process along with her diabetes.
that's
She's got a
already-
lot of factors that can
Yeah.
slow that. So we definitely want to cut the pain factor out if we can. And your concerns were very valid points, and I'm glad you made them to the doctor. So let's get this started. I'll be back in with some pain medication for you. We'll work on getting the Foley out and go slowly from there.
I'm sorry
Okay.
I yelled at the doctor. It's my mom.
I love her.
It's important.
I want to take care of her the best that I can. And
Your feelings are important and they need to be expressed, and the doctor will understand that. Okay?
Thank you.
All right. I'll see you in just a few minutes.